All right, guys, moving on. Lots of Spider-Man news over the last couple weeks. First off, so what you guys are looking at here? This originally broke, and forgive me, and I can't remember which outlet originally broke this, but this broke as so-called concept art for Spider-Man's cameo in Captain America: Civil War, which they're filming right now, right? So now, a little bit of a backtracking. Sony has done a deal. Sony has the movie licensing rights for Spider-Man and all the Spider-Man characters. Dropped the ball pretty large. I think we'd all agree with the most
Rhino.
Yeah, yes. Or the lack thereof, right?
I'm going to kill you, Spider-Man. Oh, that hurt my feelings.
Oh yeah. Sloppy. Anyways,
so for first iteration of kind of the co-opted Marvel Studios and Sony Studios Spider-Man, he's going to be existing in the MCU. So it means meet up with the Avengers, everything else. So this originally leaked as concept art for his so-called concept art. Turns out it's just really old fan art from maybe like a year or two ago that someone did, just kind of fan art. So this isn't actual concept art, but the reason it's kind of worthwhile talking about is that this look kind of, all intents and purposes, it fits at least the character description and at least the state of what we're going to find Spider-Man in Civil War, right? So according to Kevin Feige at Marvel Studios, Spider-Man is already Spider-Man. He's swinging around New York in the same world as the Avengers. Maybe he's been Spider-Man for maybe a few months. Yeah. Right? So we're not going to necessarily have to work through another origin story. Yeah. He's Spider-Man, he's swinging around, and that he might have some kind of homemade suit. Something like this would be cool. I'd be down for that. Especially this is a Peter Parker in high school. He hasn't met Tony Stark. Again, we don't know how he's going to meet up with him in Civil War. But something like this would be cool. What do you guys think?
It's very reminiscent of like the first Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire. Like, remember when the wrestling outfit he had?
That's what I was thinking.
With Buzzsaw. The human spider. Buzzsaw's ready. Playtime. So like all the 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Playtime. All he needs is red Chuck Taylors, and it would be that suit. You know what I mean? Like. That's what I get. That's the first thing I see out of it. Mind you, is a high school student going to be able to sew? Is he going to be able to make anything that's like as conceptual as the Spider-Man outfit is? Yeah. No. So is it believable? Absolutely. I think it would be a very different take. It's not. It doesn't scream Spider-Man's been around though for a while. You know what I mean? Like how you said, like the whole concept.
Well, maybe only a few months. They're saying it's just a few months.
Well, yeah, a few months maybe then. Yeah, that's for sure then. Because this is something that's concept. Like the knee pads, the elbow pads. Like it almost seems like a skateboard outfit.
Okay, hipster
skateboard outfit.
With this
little dapper.
With this concept, I'm getting a bunch of different things, right? So first off, with this hoodie, I'm getting the Scarlet Spider with the marker and the what I mean, and then I'm getting with the goggles the Superior Spider-Man when Dr. Octavius takes over as Spider-Man. And then on top of that, with the knee pads and then the feet, it's like kind of Ninja Turtles. So it's like
Muay Thai.
The Valley Tudo.
Yeah, the Valley Tudo anklets.
And then you know what? If you were a kid and you were a Spider-Man and you're Peter Parker and you're taking in all these things, you're watching all these things, you're a nerd. Yeah. You would throw all these things together, and it's like you would watch TMNT and you would put that together. And so I can see that working.
I get it. I mean, when I look at this, I see someone who's just put the costume together. I don't think it doesn't matter how long, really, if you want to look at it from the lens of realism within the framework of the fiction.
Yep.
Peter Parker, is never like the kind of costume that we're going to expect.
Yes.
The level of costume, the detail on it. It's never going to be believable that he put it together and sewed it. Or had animated.
Which would be.
Right, so I think that
the McFarlane-esque.
Right, but even if you look at the past all of the Spider-Man movies
before that,
like just before this, it can't be less than that. It can't be a lesser work of art. Yeah. So it's going to be more. So it won't be believable. But at the same time, do we like does the viewing audience want to see this as Spider-Man? And eventually that would change. Perhaps something to be put into play where, you know, he does meet up with, let's say, Stark or whoever it is, that he gets the costuming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which would make sense.
Which would
you know
make,
what I mean?
well,
Because
so this would be the equivalent to Mark 1.
yeah, right, yeah.
The big bug.
You know what I mean?
Mark 1, yeah.
Like, because you're not going to really want this as an audience. You're going to be like, okay, we get it. It's precursor Spider-Man. But
Yeah.
I don't know if, especially a lot of the kids, are going to necessarily want to see that.
Depends on screen time. I
And
think.
depends on how many
Yeah,
are
yeah.
skateboarders. If they're skateboarders,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
that's wicked. Dude, like.
I just think screen time matters at that point in time, where
Yeah.
it's like, if this is like the first view of it,
Exactly.
and then right away he meets Tony and
then
gets
he's
into a more traditional Spider-Man outfit. Yes,
Yes,
I completely
exactly.
buy
But
it.
we don't spend too much time.
Yeah, not too
in
much time
this-
on something
in
on
this zone. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
This is the thing. I enjoyed Daredevil, but at the end, when I was getting to it, it's like, okay, when's the costume gonna come? I can't wait to see. And when
Yeah.
it finally came, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
So I don't mind if they take their time with it. I just when
Moment
he
of
finally
anticipation,
puts
yeah.
it on, you know, and you're in the theater and that clap, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. So
I get it.